Alright, in this video today, I'm going to take you guys really how you're going to create your own casino website. So, all I have to say is watch the video from the beginning to the end, how you learn how you're going to create this kind of casino website, without wasting much of your time. So in this video, I'm going to take you guys step by step how you're going to do this. And if you're new on my YouTube channel, please, my name is Lawrence. I create videos how to make money online and some affiliate text and some tech tips as well. So if you're new on my YouTube channel, please endeavor to subscribe on my YouTube channel in order to get more awesome videos like this, some tech tips as well. So all I'm going to do right now is to take you guys to tell you guys today casino website. You can see here, this is the front end, this is the interface, and then click on the logins. So I'm going to log in. Here is the admin. You can see this is the admin section. This is the admin section. So far I've done this and these two users so far. So I'm going to log in. I'll log into the user interface. So I'm in the user dashboard right now. So the most sweetest part is you can manage the admin aspect. You can see, click on come to system settings. This is where you're going to set your website. You can see general settings, logo and favicon, and system configuration. You can click on system configuration. You can configure everything. You can see everything here. Balance transfer, gameplay bonuses, you can disable it and enable it. You can see registration bonuses, you can disable it. And you can see SMS notification. You can click and then set your SMS API keys. You can see user registration. You can see agree policy, first secured password, and then KYC, email verification, and the rest. So here I'm on the user dashboard right now. So this is the fund. I found about $74,000 here, which I can play any game. Let's play a spin. Where is spin? A spin that people know much about it. So let me click on spin. Here is spin. Okay, spin way. Let's play it. So at this point of time, you can be able to set. You can manage your games. Manage games. You can see games and then games logs. So you can click on games. So where is spin? Spin way casino. You can click on edit. And then you can set winning chances for them, and then winning amounts. That is 50%. Either the person that is using it to win 50% and then lost 50%. You know what it means, right? So you can set your policy here, games instruction, and then let's go to. So I'm going to use, let's say, $70. So it's to pick on the blue or red. So let's say blue, right? And then play now. Let's see what we got, right? It's loading. It's playing. Then to stop. I've lost. The result is red. You can see they perform. Okay. So let's try it again. Now they have deducted my money. You can see $70 has gone. Okay, so let's try it again and then play. I've lost this one too. So I've set the loss rate should be 50% and the win rate should be 50%. So I've lost. So that is there are a lot of features in this. So far this is the admin panel. You can see, you can talk in everything. You can see go to general settings. Let me click on general settings. You can see you can change the title, the site title name, the color, and 20 items per page, so you can see. And then let's go to settings here, system settings again. You can see where you can be able to manage your templates, manage pages, KYC, extension, policy, and the rest. You can custom your CSS, sitemap, and the robots text, maintenance mode, extension. Let's click on this extension. So what's there? Extension where you can be able to extend. You can put your Google Analytics to know how many people that visit the site, and then this talk to life, and then custom capture, Facebook comment, and then Google Analytics, Google recapture. So that is it. So now I'm taking you guys to how you can be able to set up the site. So I'm going to the files right now. Most of you, if you have been like, if it's not new to you, if you have used all these installation website scripts, so this is what you have to do. Click select, and then I'm going to delete this previous one that I've worked on, so that I will do everything afresh. So you'll see how I'm going to do it. Okay, so I'm going to delete this. I'll delete the rest. I'm deleting it. So if you have gotten the script from me, this is how you're going to do it too. Once you upload this, as you know, you just click to extract it. Let's extract it. That means if you have gotten it already, this is how you're going to do. You click on upload, you click on select, and then let's look for the script. If you purchase it, this is what you see, something like this, and then you upload it. I've already have it, so no need of uploading again. So I need to extract it. Extract. Okay, it's extracting. So done extracting, right? So I'm going to check the files to see what is inside. So these are the files. Make sure you enable all hidden files. It's very important. So you have to select all, and then move it to the main domain root. Okay, move it to the main domain root. So this is my domain root, so it has moved already. So what you're going to do is that, so now we're starting new installation. Now if you load this site, it will not go through. Let's refresh it. You can see the site is not going through. It will break down. It will not even connect at all. So we need to /install. This is what you're going to do. You can check the site did not even open because I've deleted the old files. So install /install, and then you can see something like this will open. Then click on I agree. So you can see call. I need to, they say it's required 0775 permission. Current permission is 0755. So we're going to make the permission. Let's go to call, and then go to bootstrap. They say bootstrap, right? You can see bootstrap, then catch should be 0775, right? So I'm going back here. This is bootstrap. Catch should be the permission. Let's say so So you will, now you're going to set it should be 0775 0775 0775 you should set it to be, it's required 0775, so it should be 775. Now it's 775, right? Make changes and then go back to now the other one. Let's refresh it and see. So that one is gone. Now it's called storage. It's very important because you need to do this. If we didn't do it, it won't work. Change permission, then make it 775. Let's refresh it again, recheck. We're done with that one. Storage app, then storage and then app, change 775. And then again, which one is in framework? Storage, then framework, and then another one is logs. This is logs. All are in same place, right? So you make these changes and then let's go back and recheck. Next step, right? So we're going to create our database right now. Creating database. You have to create database. I'm creating this database for the sake of the video. Let's name this should be bank. Create bank. I'm sorry, my system is kind of slow. And then this bank and then the password. I think this one is normal thing. It's something that you guys have been using it for a very long time. So, but I just want to follow the process so that I shouldn't leave the video halfway and then go back. So we're going to paste this password here. This password will copy it so that I shouldn't lose it. This one should be localhost, and then we'll click. We're going to add user to database. Okay, user to database. Add it together. So you have to make all privileges, make the changes, and then add it together. You can see database there, and then this user, you can paste it there, and then set your admin, and the password, and then the email you want to, right? Then I'm done with that, so you click install. So it's loading. You can see your system has been installed successfully. So click here to go back to your website. Let's see what we got, right? We got this error, system error. So the server returns 500 internet error. So we have to reload and do same process. It will work. But let me check it in another browser yet and see.